Good afternoon, everyone. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with inspiration today, and our topic for today is abundance mindset. I was speaking to one of my brothers yesterday because I have quite a few of them. Feels like a lot. And we were just talking about scarcity mindsets, and he was saying to me that he went to uni with people, with some of the people that he went to uni with were people who had scarcity mindsets, and they would have information about books. They'd have knowledge that they would refuse to share. They'd refuse to share information about useful books. He also said that he went on to work with a mentor, and in that mentoring relationship, he didn't really get much out of it because the mentor just refused to share the information that he needed. And I believe perhaps the reason for that is the mentor was probably afraid that my brother might have gotten really good at the job and maybe taking his job, because a person with a scarcity mindset always believes that if they give you what they have, if they share their information, if they share their knowledge, if they share their wisdom, that they will run out. So a scarcity minded person hoards. They hoard relationships, they hoard information, they just hoard. They hold things close to heart. They keep everything is top secret. Where they're going, what they're doing, who they're doing it with, everything is top secret. And how they got to where they are, they just keep things really close to heart. And I do believe that a person with a mindset will eventually lose those things that they have, because the fear that's it's because scarcity mindedness is actually motivated by fear, because you're afraid that if you let go of what you have in your hand, what you have in your life, you're going to lose it. And the nature of fear is that it attracts that which you're afraid of. An ancient text says, "The thing that I feared the most came upon me." So, what does that mean? It means let go of fear. And in letting go of fear, you can let go of your scarcity mindset and embrace an abundance mindset. So, what is an abundance mindset? It's the exact opposite of the scarcity mindset. So, a person with abundance mindset gives. They love to give. They love to share information. They love to share knowledge. I was listening to a TED talk yesterday by Bill Gates, and he was just talking about how he intends to give away a lot of the wealth that he has whilst he's alive, because when he does that, he derives joy from giving. However, he was saying, and the person that was interviewing him made mention of the fact that a lot of his investments had actually brought him more billions. So his wealth portfolio had increased. And that's because he's actually working with the law of nature. Uh, because essentially, when you give, you're just going to get back. It's a side effect, if you can call it that. By giving, you get back more of that which you give away. If you're giving away knowledge, if you're giving away contacts, if you're giving away kindness, whatever it is you're giving, you're going to get it back multiplied. And Bill Gates could see that and testify of that and attest to that in his life. And so this is what I want to inject you with today: an abundance mindset, a mindset that believes that when you give away, you can never lose. So all you can do is share. So you share your wisdom, you share your friends, you share your contacts, you share your life, you share kindness, you just share. And as you share, more of that which you share comes back to you. We see it in nature. We have seasons, the leaves fall down to the ground, but then come spring, the flowers start to come back up again. The tree gives away that which it has in the winter, and without fail, it comes back up again. The sea gives of its fish. Now, with the exception of issues with climate change and pollution, of course, but in the natural order of things, the sea always it generates fish, and there's always an abundant supply of that which we need. It gives of itself and it gets back. And that's the way nature works, and that's the way you and I should work. We should work with an abundance mindset. We should work in a way that always sees more. Competition, I read a book a couple of years ago, I listened to a book, Working with the Law, and also I believe the book, I can't remember the name right now actually. Blue Ocean Strategy, I got it. Blue Ocean Strategy. makes or alludes to the fact that competition is based on scarcity. So you believe that in order to get, you must compete with somebody else because there's a limited amount of resources. But this is not the case. Customers, guess what? Customers are being born every single day because women are getting pregnant very frequently, particularly with COVID-19. There are going to be lots of babies, I'm guessing. And so your new customers are always being born. So that means there's always opportunity for growth. There's always opportunity for business. But a person with a scarcity mindset always believes I must compete with you because there is a restricted amount of resources. There's a restricted amount of wealth. This is not the case. There's more than enough to go around. You just have to know how, and you just have to know what to do in order to take part in the prosperity that is actually out in the world. The first place to start is with your mind and by embracing an abundance mindset. So you might say to me, okay, how do I get this mindset? I've been in a culture where we've just had a scarcity mindset. I've been amongst people. We've just had the scarcity mindset. How do I get it? I'm glad you asked. I'll give you some tips. Number one tip is celebrate. Intentionally celebrate people who have what you want. You might not have it in your life yet, but if you see it in somebody else, celebrate them. And don't just think about it in your mind and think, oh, they're doing a really good thing. That's really good. Speak it out audibly. If that person is within your vicinity, speak a word of encouragement and say, I really admire what you're doing. You're doing great. If the person is online, make a comment in their feed and let them know that you admire what they're doing. By celebrating them, you broaden your mind. You become less restrictive. By giving them praise, you eventually attract more of that which you want into your own life. Number two, realize that there is more than enough to go around. So if you can just abandon the idea that there's a restricted amount, there is more than enough wealth to go around. There's more than enough information to go around. So understand that when you give away what you have, you're actually giving away seed. And by doing that, you get a harvest. And my pastor always says, when you get a harvest, it comes back more than the seed. So there's always a multiplication of your seed. So give away with the expectation that you will get a return on what you are giving away. So number one, celebrate, praise people who do what you want to do, who are excelling in the areas that you want to excel, who have what you have. And number two, remind yourself on a constant daily basis when you find that scarcity mindedness creeping in, remind yourself there is more than enough to go around. There's more for you, there's more for me, there's more for people who are being born. We're not running out of resources, but we are running out of people who will embrace the abundance mindset. So I want you to be one of those people today. Embrace an abundance mindset and let's all win together. As Zig Ziglar says, see you at the top. From my heart to yours, do take it easy. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.